Hey everyone, welcome to another MSCRM-ADDONS.com webinar. My name is Clint Higley, and today we're going to basically learn how our add-ons improve your Microsoft Dynamics 365 installation. Before we get started, just wanted to mention to those of y'all that this is your first time attending one of our webinars. We do actually record these webinars and make them available to you shortly after the webinar is completed. There's also a link that we send out to you where you can download these slides that I'm showing today, so you can have that. Another thing is that while the webinar is going on, you can use the chat, which is down in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, of the meeting room screen. You'll see a chat tab. You can use that to ask any questions that you have while the meeting's going on, the webinar's going on. And I have some team members that are in the chat that can answer any questions that you may have pertaining to what we're talking about. If there's time left over at the end of this, I will be able to take some questions and answer some questions if you have any. So let's go ahead and get into this and talk a little bit about Dynamics 365. So basically, right now, as it stands, we are ready for Dynamics 365 with all of our add-ons. As you can see here, we got the different modules for Dynamics 365. I just want to talk a little bit about them. As you can see, the top four, the sales, customer service, project service automation, the field services, those are all kind of what was in CRM before. And all of our add-ons, we do support every single one of these different modules here. The ones right now that we don't support is operations. It's otherwise known as AX. That we do not support at this time, but we're kind of looking into possibly in the future supporting that one. That one's kind of up in the air. The other one, I believe it's codenamed Madeira, better known as Microsoft Nav. It's kind of the financial piece of it. Again, it's another one that we didn't support in the past, but in the future, we're kind of looking into it. We'll see how that goes. And last but not least, there's the marketing. That's kind of up in the air right now. We don't really know too much about it. There are some rumors that are out there, but for right now, this one's kind of just questionable. It is. It's one of those things where we'll have some more information as we get more information on it. Again, the availability for this online, everything is available to you via the AppSource. It's pretty easy to get to, and that's kind of what we're going to be covering today. For on-premise, it is a bit the Dynamics 365 versions are available for download. You're basically going to want to go to our website. There's a 2016/365 version that you can actually download. Of course, naturally, there is no official release from Microsoft yet on that, but if you we're lucky enough to get the beta of that, you can go ahead and start testing our add-ons right away. So that being said, let's talk a little bit about the benefits and usage of AppSource. Basically, it's a Dynamics 365 marketplace. Some of you guys are familiar with that, maybe have taken a look at it. The App Store basically is an easy way to find solutions and add-ons based on the Microsoft products that you already have. It's actually a really handy tool. It allows you to set up these trials in a few minutes. It is completely integrated into the Dynamics 365 portal, and also it's got an in-app experience, so you can actually get to this straight from CRM, and I'll show you guys that here when I kind of get into the demo. Also, want to talk a little bit about quality assurance. All the products are certified, and the managed solutions are tested and verified by Microsoft. They actually kind of take a look at these and kind of make sure that what you're going to install is not harmful. And it's managed. You can actually uninstall it. Don't have any issues with that. And just a little bit about, talking about our add-ons, all of them have been verified and approved already by Microsoft. We were fortunate enough to kind of get into the initial push for the AppSource. So, we were really quickly in there, and we're able to get all our add-ons in. So they're all ready to go right there. So every single one of our add-ons is in there that you can try. So our add-ons here, all solutions are listed on the AppSource. We'll take a look at that in just a second. I'll kind of show you that. It's an easy installation and configuration of it. You know, just the original part from the AppSource, kind of just taking it, trying it, pushing the solutions to your Dynamics 365 instance, and then we also have some getting started pages, you know, that I'll kind of show you the steps there to kind of get started with the add-ons. There's a little configuration after you kind of push the solutions, and we'll kind of go over that. Lastly, all of these trials have a fully functional 14-day trial that comes with them. Basically, when we say fully functional, it is actually the full-blown app. It's not, you know, kind of one of those with limitations or anything like that. So you can try all our tools and, you know, kind of see which ones you like and use those, use the 14-day trial to the fullest advantage. So now the demo that we're going to be doing today, basically we want to talk a little bit about it. What we're going to be showing is activity tools, the installation of that. And so basically a good use case for this would be, say, like your CRM, your Dynamics 365 users, they want a better way to view activities. They want to, you know, be able to kind of look at them and get kind of like an Outlook look and feel inside of CRM. And just kind of take a look at that. And so activity tools would be an actual good one for them to check out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually install activity tools from the AppSource. Next, we're just going to configure the add-on using the steps on our Getting Started page, kind of show you the Getting Started page and what that all entails. And lastly, we're going to show how easy it is to configure and use activity tools in a pretty short amount of time. So what I've got here, over here, is I've got just pretty much just a somewhat blank Dynamics 365, just, you know, with sample data in it. There's really nothing that's been installed on this. Let me go on over here to my Microsoft the Office 365 portal here. And we'll go ahead and move over to the Dynamics 365 portal here. So right here from this home page, as I said before, this is one of the ways that you can actually get to the AppSource to install any kind of trials that you want to. You just come right here to the home page, and right here you'll find the apps that work with Dynamics 365. So we'll go ahead and click that, and that just opens up this small little page here and gives us the AppSource, so we can actually kind of browse these different apps that are available to us. There's a whole lot of them on there. But for us, you know, we'll just search for activity tools. There we go. So we found that, so that's the one we're going to want to install. We'll just go ahead and click the free trial button. Then we just need to agree to the provider's terms of use. After that, we go ahead and hit continue. Now, as this page is loading here, just want to kind of show you the other kind of way to quickly get to the marketplace here. You can kind of see that in here. If you come into your Dynamics 365 instance, you come over here to settings. Underneath, under customization, you have a link here to the Dynamics 365 marketplace. So you can actually click that, and it brings that up right in Dynamics 365. So it's kind of the same thing. So you can get to it either way. They, you know, make it really easy for you to kind of check out. So let's head on back to the marketplace and go ahead and get going with this install. So basically, after you click the trial button, excuse me, you get some information about the product here. Just kind of tells you exactly what the product is. Then it asks you where you want to deploy. If you have like multiple instances here, we're just going to actually use the one Dynamics 365 instance that we have. You have to agree to Microsoft's legal terms, et cetera, and the privacy statement. Once you're done with that and you've agreed to both of them, just click that agree button, and then it just takes it a few brief moments here. Now, what it does is to get you on over here to your Dynamics 365 Administration Center. And you can see here we've got the Activity Tools installation pending. So this is going to take just possibly a few minutes here to go ahead and install. And while it's doing that, what I want to do here, one second, just bear with me. Just going to log in here to another instance real fast. Hang on one second, I'm just kind of doing this here on my other screen. Here, one brief moment. So signing in. Let's see here. And I'll put that up. And let's go with. Sometimes this goes and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, yeah, exactly. Usually, don't know why that happens from time to time, but just by kind of cutting that out and putting that back in, we can get back into that. So look, get in the password here. And go ahead. One of the things that I want to show you while that's installing is just kind of the way that this all is going to look for you after you get those that one add-on installed. We'll go back to it, but just bear with me here. Okay, go right into here. It's basically right now what it's doing is it is actually kind of just pushing the solutions over to that Dynamics 365 instance that the other instance that we have with nothing on it. But, I want to show you here once it comes up. Yeah, let's go over here to our settings. Basically what you're going to see here, a couple of things that you've got here. So what we do end up adding here to your settings is the MSCRM-ADDONS product tab. Like I can sit here and go to my, so for example, I have Documents Core Pack installed on this. I'll just go over there, like once I get that app installed, I'll hit that Documents Core Pack. And then what it does for me is it brings me over here to our Getting Started page. It's just an easy way for you to bring that up and to kind of help you to get started here. Just one second, it's kind of letting, it's taking its time here. And while it's doing that, let me just go back real quick and check on the other installation here. Just refresh this. There we go. It's installing right now. So it does take a few minutes for Microsoft to kind of get that over to you. Let me just flip back here. Let's try another one of these real fast. There we go. So for example here, like if I had the trial of Smart Bar, basically what I would want to do is go to Settings and then to the Smart Bar. Then it would bring up this Getting Started page. So we have one of these for just about for every single one of our add-ons, how to get started with it, and exactly what you need to do to kind of set that up. Some of them are different. Like for example, for Smart Bar, you just have to go ahead and install the security roles, and then on how to embed Smart Bar, we have step-by-step video on how to do that. Again, another nice thing is the pricing here. You can check out the pricing and licensing options for this solution. Another thing that's on here that's very important here is your licensing for this. So you can actually you can install your licenses directly from inside CRM. You just go ahead and click that and install the license. Just follow the guide there. And then another nice thing that's very important for us as well is you can also see your install version as well. So if you ever have any support issues, you can go to there, or most of the time, they're right up here at the top. So let's just kind of check out here. It's probably already gone and installed. It usually doesn't take that long. Let me just check this out real fast. Reload that. And hopefully it should be, it is installed. Great. So what I want to do here is come over here and just before we kind of configure anything, just want you to kind of see here what this basically looks like now. I mean, you're all familiar with it. You know, you have your list of activities here. really kind of hard to kind of see. So we kind of want to make that better, and that's where Activity Tools is really going to come into play. So what I'm going to do here, I'll just duplicate this tab and just come right over here to my settings so I can go ahead and configure. Oops, I do need to reload this. So that actually comes in. So let's see, this settings. Here we go. Yeah, so go ahead and hit the Activity Tools, and that brings me right over to my Getting Started page here. So, so the first thing I need to do is go ahead and assign some mandatory security roles. So I can go ahead and click that. That will open up our blog here that will actually take me over and tell me what security roles that I need to assign. I already know them. That's the benefit of working with these tools. So basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and go over to security, go ahead to my users, and I'm just going to go ahead and enable it for pretty much everybody. So let's see, we'll just go ahead and manage the roles here. And let's see here, I need the Microsoft General Security role, and that would be all that I need here. And the Activity Tool Security role, there we go. Sometimes, so they're pretty much together. Usually all our security roles start with the MSCRM-ADDONS. So you'll find them all kind of bunched up together, so it's pretty good. Okay, so go ahead and click OK. This will assign all the security roles to everyone, hopefully. What's most important is my user, so I can show you this. So let's see. But basically, this is how you're going to do it. Usually, we do recommend, pushing the security roles out to everyone. It's one of those things, it's personal preference, kind of thing. I prefer pushing it out to everyone because I've seen so many support cases come in where, they have somebody and somebody all of a sudden they say they don't want to use the application, and then it turns out that they eventually on down the line they do, and they can't figure out why the application's not working for them. That's because the security role wasn't assigned to them. So I just usually go ahead and assign it to everyone. So now to go ahead and get this up and going, let's see here. I want to add the activity tools here to this account form. You can see here I've already got my activities, etc., and stuff like that. So what I need to do here, I just basically need to edit this form. So I'll go ahead and open that up. Let me just blow that up big real quick so everybody can see it. And it takes just a second to get in there. So we got this, the social pane, can keep that in there. Usually what I like to do is just kind of move everything around here. So let's get the important stuff up here. Account name, we'll just move things around. Let's see here. I'll move a couple. We can move the context. This is just quickly trying to do all this, so I just need to kind of move things to where, this will end up looking good, so I don't actually need this one. I'll remove that, I'll remove that, and remove that. But you can do this kind of any way you want to. Remove this. Let me set this up a little bit better here. Let's see, my form properties. See, that's good. Let's see. I'll kind of get rid of this section, so let's remove that section there. And let's see. Let's change the properties here. Formatting. One column, that's great. And so let's go ahead, and I just want to, I don't think I want the social pane in there, so I'll go ahead and remove that as well. Now what I want to do is kind of click in here and add a web resource. So the web resource that I want to add is going to be just basically, it's a pretty easy search. For the documentation, we have documentation online. If you go to our website, you can actually find it, but usually it's just PTM_activity tools /main page HTML. We'll go ahead and click that. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Brings it right up. Give it a name. Tools and the label finds activity tools. Don't need to display the label. Formatting on this, column's fine. Number of rows on this, usually I say anywhere from 25 to 30 rows. Makes it look nice. Let's see, display the borders, fine. Again, these are things that, if you want to, you can, again, set this up pretty much any way that you want to. Let's see here. And I think that we're almost good to go on the summary. Tabs, formatting. Let's make this just 2 columns like so. And we'll make this one, say, 25. Activity tools. Yep, that's fine. Okay, guys, so it's a little really big, so you can see it right when you come in. Once we're done with that, we just save it. And once it's saved, we'll publish that. And it takes a second just to publish that out. All right, great. So I'm done with that form, so I'll go ahead and close that up. Now just go ahead and let's just reload this page. See what we got. So again, this is actually a nice layout here. You may want to take a second, and it just takes a little bit to kind of figure out how you want to set everything up. I just kind of did it real quick just to kind of show you this, but it's taking its sweet time to load. So let's see here. Here we go. So now on my my account form here, I've got my information that I need. Probably could use some spacing right in here. But first time activity tools loads, it does take a brief moment, but usually after that, after it's cached, it doesn't take hardly any time to load at all. So just bear with it just for a brief moment. So it's kind of setting everything up originally for the original setup. And of course, it's one of those things that the second that I click away that it usually ends up coming up. But I'll sit there and I'll give it another second or two. Like I said, on the first start, it does take a brief moment to kind of start itself up. Go ahead. Hang on one second. Let me just take a look here, see if this push it any faster. No. Yeah, just my luck. Always when you're trying to demo this for anyone that usually kind of does that. Yeah. Also, usually I've kind of found that usually on these test accounts or these demo accounts for Dynamics 365 or CRM Online or something like that, they were sometimes slow. So slow to get going. But again, one of the other things I do want to reiterate is, our documentation and everything like that we have on there. It's really handy and can kind of guide you through everything. Kind of just to kind of show you here real quickly. I just had this little cheat here that how to do it. Pretty much walks you through everything on how to do it. It's really well done. A lot of our documentation's kind of been redone. But so anyway, now it's up. Here it is. So I've got my activity tools up, and yeah, I can quickly kind of go through all the information that I have. Just quickly move through here. Send off emails. I can answer email, create new activities, etc. So this is actually one of our, I really enjoy this tool. We use it every day. Kind of can't live without it. There's some really great stuff just that's coming up. In fact, our next webinar is going to be on activity tools with some new features, some email features and things like that. So come on back to that one. But there you go. It took me, about 20 minutes to kind of get this up and get this loaded in or so. So yeah, it doesn't take you long. It doesn't take you long to set it up. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you today. Just real quick, I want to thank you guys for joining us. You can, of course, get us on the web at our homepage at www.mscrm-addons.com. We have the free trials available for your CRM Online or Dynamics 365 instances there. You just go to appsource.microsoft.com, do a search for MSCRM add-ons. It'll come up with all our different add-ons. Our Help Center, you can access that from our homepage. There's a little support button, or you can just access it via our website /support. That'll get you to it. And another thing is we do have a pretty good blog. We've actually moved the blog to our home site. So now it's just our homepage /blog. That'll get you straight there. A lot of interesting articles and things like that to kind of help you kind of get started, get going. Again, contact information is below for phone numbers if you need to give us a call. If you have any questions, any technical questions or anything like that about AppSource, using the AppSource or our add-ons with the AppSource, you can email us at support@mscrm-addons.com. Also, any technical questions or anything like that, not technical, but sales related, you can email us at office@mscrm-addons.com. If you're in Europe if you're anywhere but in the North America, then you can email sales@mscrm-addons.com. For sales-related questions in North America, use ussales@mscrm-addons.com. So